this dojo, power is not determined by strength, but position, technique, and explosiveness. Through his studies of jiu-jitsu, Shinsuke Nakamura has mastered the art of precise striking. And inescapable submission holds to defeat his toughest opponents, demonstrating what it truly means to be the king of strong style. Come on!